visit Todd Masters and see all the behind the scenes of what goes into San Diego Comic-Con's Toddland exclusives. Let's see if he's here.
Hello.
Todd!
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Come on in.
So, we're here. This is the Toddland offices.
Welcome. I'm the Todd, and this is my land. Welcome, guys. It's kind of a mess right now because of Comic-Con, obviously. It'd probably be a mess without Comic-Con too, but it's just kind of how it is right now. So, welcome to the land. Yeah, like I said, we're kind of in the midst of getting ready for the next 2 weeks, week and a half of chaos. So a lot of the stuff's still kind of a mess, and it's just fun stuff to look at, though.
So, I mean, you've got a ton of great art in here. I mean, what's your favorite piece of art?
I can't pick a favorite, because that's like picking your favorite kid. But I really like Flaming Lips. I mean, I have Flaming Lips t-shirt on. But Amic's pretty cool, because they all signed it. Tim Doyle did all the Arrested Development ones. I've got those. Probably I don't know, I probably have two favorite pieces of art. The one right behind you is Doggone Bridge by Monet and Carol from Last Man on Earth.
And as you can see, it's signed by Kristen Shaw.
Yeah, Kristen signed it for me. So we recreated the actual Monet that she did on the show, and then Kristen signed it at Comic-Con for me a couple years. And then we've got all of our gnomes, our little black gnomes in front of it protecting it. And then Lauren signed the records for me. So that was pretty cool. And then this piece over here by Jason Edmondson. I forget what he called it. It's not the most interesting Skeletor in the world or something, but I forget what it is. But that thing's, all of Jason's art is
This is pretty amazing.
Beautiful. So, and with my last name being Masters, like I grew up with He-Man, so it's been a lot of Todd Masters of the Universe stuff. So, there's a lot of He-Man stuff. There's He-Man stuff over there. I've got a couple He-Man plushes over there. I like Legos. I like art. I'm a child. I'm basically a 42-year-old child. 41? 42. I think I'm 41 now. We'll go with 41.
So, and you guys have a gorgeous view out the window. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to shoot it without it blowing out.
Yeah,
it's on auto.
But I mean, you can look out and you get the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, we're like 2 blocks from the beach, so it's not great. We could be 1 block. But yeah, but no, it's pretty good. And then like we're right down Newport Boulevard. So you come down and you literally hit my
the middle of the street.
The literally middle of the street. So
At the giant green Toddland, just right as we pulled up.
right on the side, between 2 bars and an Italian restaurant. That's amazing. So yeah.
And I love that you even have the Rock'em Sock'em robots there.
That I always said if I started a company, that would be how I made all my major decisions. We would just play Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and that's still kind of how we make a lot of the decisions around here. Because you're like, I don't know, it's 50-50. I don't really care about the difference in these, and you're like, okay, cool. Blue is this, red's this. You're like, all right, cool. So when somebody's like, why did you make that decision? We're like, the robots did it. It's not on me. Like I want no responsibility for this whatsoever. So.
And you're hitting 10 years now as Toddland.
Yeah, Toddland started in 2008. So yeah, 08. So like October-ish, I want to say September, October. Will be like 10 years of chaos, of whatever this is, like the thing that can't be defined.
And at San Diego Comic-Con, I mean, you guys are now the bells of the ball. I mean,
kind of. It's nice being like the nerd prom king and queen down there. It's kind of nice. But that we kind of explained. A lot of our fans and stuff, we love all our fans, but we're kind of explaining to our friends that don't really get Comic-Con or don't really understand the whole thing. We're like, here's the deal, like, the cool thing about Comic-Con is, like, it's their spot. Like, everybody who got picked on their whole lives in high school and everything gets picked on and stuff, like, not at Comic-Con. Like, Comic-Con, everybody's on the same playing field. Everybody's cool to each other. It's just how it works. So, like, for us to be kind of a big deal now, you're like, it's kind of like that scene in Wayne's World where like Garth's playing the drums, he's like, I like to play, like, and everybody's like, you guys are a big deal and you sold out in under a minute, like, oh my god, your line's crazy and the blog's blowing up and like these celebrities are here, you're like, hey, like, it's just kind of weird that like I grew up in a cornfield, now we have 300 people in line and one of the creative Bob's Burgers is in my booth hanging out signing shoes, and you're like, oh no, this is a total normal day for us, this is normal, like, everything's fine.
That's incredible. So, and I mean, it wouldn't be appropriate if you want to swing around here, Austin. Mm-hmm. I mean, you always hear when you're seeing like MTV Cribs, you know, they show the room where the magic happens. And, I guess we could say that this is the room where the magic happens.
If you want to call it magic, I guess you could. But yeah, this is my little fortress of solitude in here. So I tend to put all my favorite toys and stuff in here, just because I'm here the most. But there's like crazy stuff in here, like the Wally and the Eva talk to each other, and There's like old Bob scripts hanging out, and Mike hanging Kodos. It's a two-party system. You have to vote for one of us thing.
Don't blame me. I voted for Kodos.
I voted for Kodos. So, some Kid Robot stuff, some other the packaging for the new Peter Griffin Tiki's in there. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a working office. American flag Speedos with laser bears on them. Yeah, it's this is kind of where we live and what we do, and it's fun. Like this is what we do. We surround ourselves in here with a lot of art and a lot of fun stuff that we appreciate by like artists we like the Wood Donkey. The Wood Donkey. That's an Amanda Vassell piece. We love Amanda's stuff. Like I said, we love Legos. We thought Babble Dam and T-Man should be riding a ceramic dolphin. We got it at a garage sale. I'm pretty sure that grouse has ticks or fleas in it, which is gross. Somebody made me as a Muppet.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, we got to get the beard redone into brown, but it's still me as a Muppet. A lot of Kid Robot stuff, a lot of Star Wars stuff. Yeah, there's. Just
I love the Simpsons prints even that you have up here.
Tim did those too. The guy that did the Arrested Development ones, Tim Doyle from Nakatomi in Austin, did all those. Tim does some cool stuff. I think that whole series is called Unreal Estate. So he takes all of the fictional places and buildings and stuff and TV shows and everything, and he makes it into real. Like, what would it look like in real? So we got those, we just don't have all the wall space. So
now I know that most of the San Diego exclusives that everybody wants to see are in the warehouse right now.
yes,
You guys are in crunch time.
half of them are in the warehouse. The other half are in a UPS warehouse.
Yeah, they're in a UPS warehouse
Soon to be in a
making their way
hotel
to
room
you.
next week in San Diego. So,
But you do have the Peter Griffin Tiki.
we do have Peter.
So this is already one of my favorite pieces that Todd's done for this year, and they're all amazing. But this one is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's our first time doing like our own exclusive toy. So we did it with Ikis this year. And there's that episode where I forget what happens. Either the TV goes out or the power goes out in the house, and Brian eats a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah.
And he starts hallucinating, and he hallucinates like Peter in a hula dress with a bunch of lays and stuff flying down from the ceiling. So we wanted to make a little one of those guys. So he came out pretty good. Like, we're stoked on him. We made 360 of them. We're limiting him to 4 per person per day. We've already sold a bunch. He's still up for pre-sale. I don't know if he'll make it all the way through con or not. I'm kind of not expecting him to. I think he'll sell out. So he'll sell out, and then, well, the Rupert. I mean, Rupert sells out all the time. He's already sold out. I think we held back maybe 10 a day to put online or to have for Comic-Con, but we did Super Rupert this year. He's adorable. So that'll be another big one. But yeah, those two, and then the Kid Robot Coochie Kopi is the big one. And then once everybody sees the Adam West pin, that'll sell out. Right?
Yeah, it's a gold pin, right? It's a gold plaque.
Yeah, it's all gold, so that one will sell out right away too. But that's the thing with us, like, since we only put up art online, we don't put up the actual images because a lot of times this stuff doesn't come in until the morning of. People need to see it in person to see it, and then when they see it, they're like, "Oh my god!" So even if people pre-order, they end up adding 5 or 6 things once they get to the booth. So,
which is exactly what I do. It's where all of my money goes. I told Todd earlier that last year I got home and 90% of what I brought back from San Diego was Toddland.
Which is good.
It was it was my pre-orders, and then I'd get up to the booth and I was just like, I need that pin and I need that shirt, and
that's what happens. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's so cool!" Like, everybody online, they're like, "Oh, the two-butted." I was on the fence about the two-butted goat tote, and we're like, "What's there to be on the fence about? What was there not to?" It's a tote with a two-butted goat on it. There's no. It's exactly what I said it was. They're like, "Oh, it's really good." I'm like, "Of course it's really good. It's a two-butted goat tote." And everybody's like, "It's gonna sell out," so everybody's gonna get super mad, and they'll go to the booth like, "I'm mad it sold out." And I'm like, "We told you 400 times it was going to sell out, and it sold out, and now you're mad at me." You're like, "This one's not on me."
I retweeted it telling people to buy it, which means it will sell out because I'll forget to buy it and it will buy it.
Which is good. So now you just need
Somebody
to tweet all
will
our
get
items
mine.
every year and let us know that it's going to sell out. So
I'm looking forward to seeing the display and everything. So when people see what you guys have done for Bob's Burgers this year, they're going to lose their minds.
I hope so.
It's an awesome display, and of course you guys are bringing back the Family Guy.
Yep, Family Guy House
Family
is
Guy
back
House.
with both windows this year, providing one doesn't fall off and kill anybody again. Which we caught it last year before it killed anybody, so that was good.
As well as some American Dad.
Yeah, we got American Dad this year. We're not building a booth for it. We're just going to do that pretty much on the Family Guy side. Same family. It's the same family that shows. So
just have Roger throw it up.
It'll be fine.
It's projectile vomit.
We did do one Roger shirt. It's him as an alien.
Yeah.
So we did that one, and then we did the hardcore BF Weekend shirt. which is good from the show. So the fans have been wanting like an officially licensed one for a while, so we're like, let's do it.
And some incredible pins as well.
The pins are pretty cool.
Stan draped in this towel holding his block.
Yeah, we've got Klaus and we've got Genie Gold.
Yes.
Everything's Genie Gold approved, so we wanted to do Genie Gold stuff this year. And then we've got the Golden Turd, which is all metallic gold.
Yeah.
So that'll be another one that like it'll look better in person than it does online. So now it's just the race to fit it all in the Sprinter and hope it all delivers on time.
Yeah.
Like there's so much delivering to the hotel that we're like, oh, okay. So if it doesn't show up for preview night, don't be mad. We tried.
Well, this is your behind the scenes look inside Toddland.
Yeah.
So what booth number are you guys again for this year?
4429. So we're right on the main aisle, right next to Fox. So Fox booth is right here. We're right next to it. So and you can't miss us. It'll be a 12-foot tall Family Guy house and a 12-foot tall Bob's Building booth. So
Did you want to reveal that here?
it's just a building.
Okay.
Nobody knows what it's going to be.
Okay.
It's 12 feet tall.
It's a big Bob's Burgers display.
Yes. Giant. But hopefully stays together. With that box over there of double-sided Velcro and carpet tape. So trade shows don't happen without IKEA and duct tape and zip ties. Like that's
Just as we've always learned, it's
how we make it
all
work.
duct
So,
tape.
yep.
So, well, thank you, Todd. Thanks for letting us take a peek inside the madness behind Toddland.
Thanks for coming by.
So we're looking forward to the booth.
I am too. Now I just got to go build it.
Yeah. So go to toddland.com to get all of your pre-orders that are only San Diego Comic-Con pickup. So if you're not at San Diego Comic-Con, don't go on and pre-order it because you're not going to get it. So you don't want to make Todd upset.
No, I got enough to be upset about.
Yeah. So I like that Austin is agreeing with us too. Yes. So we'll see you guys at San Diego Comic-Con. Get your Toddland pre-ordered or you're going to be sad. See you guys there.
Yeah, see you next week, guys.
We're on our way, here we go. We're gonna take over, set it off one last time. Here we come again. All systems go, soon the world will know. The fury of attack, feel the wrath of the super rat, a super rat. All systems go, soon the world will know. The fury of attack, feel the wrath of the super rat, super